Hope this doesn't happen to Carter and Ford tonight. I'd like to say hello to my worthy opponent, the audience. What is going on here?
Lively group.
Craziness. I'm Johnny Carson. I'll be your guide tonight through Joke Country Safari. Well, it was a short trip, wasn't it? But this is the Tonight Show. Trust me, I'll never lie to you. You can count on that. Debates are starting to get to me. No, you sound super tonight. I heard you talking before I came out. Last night we had what they call a roughneck crowd. I've been in this business a long time. I've never seen an audience plucking live chickens. I think it's the fall. The fall is here. That's what it is. Out here in Burbank, Burbank College had their homecoming queen float today, and the homecoming queen, Miss Coma. And at the halftime, she came out on a float, which is a large motorized bedpan, and they went down the... You know whose birthday it is today? I bet you didn't see this. Octavius Caesar, the Roman emperor born in 63 B.C. So would you join me singing a chorus of Happy Orgy to You? I swung in those days. Did you see this in the paper? This is really exciting. The Viking space scientists have definitely found out from the pictures, there is ice on the planet Mars. And they say this is indisputable proof that a primitive form of room service once existed there. That's true. Also, some good news out of Detroit. Automobile manufacturers from Detroit? No, all the auto manufacturers announced today that the 1977 cars that are coming out are going to get greater mileage than the 76 models. And they say that's possible because Detroit engineers have found a way to make automobiles lighter and get better mileage. Now, the way they do that is they park a car overnight near a high school. That makes it lighter. Now, I'll be honest, we really shouldn't lie. The debates have already been seen because we're taping earlier. The debates actually start in about a little more than an hour on all three networks. And for some of you younger people who've never seen a debate between two politicians, so what it is kind of like a telethon for breach of promise. Pretty well describes it. Don't you get the feeling if there were Ford and Carter had 7 more candidates, they'd be doing Hollywood squares? Thanks. Ronald Reagan to block. Mr. Ford left the White House to travel to Philadelphia, and before the president left, he told the landlord, Nelson Rockefeller, made him promise not to rent out the Oval Office. Rocky might do. There are going to be 3 debates, I understand it all. The first one's in Philadelphia, and if this one doesn't come off too well, the networks are ready. They're planning to change the format, and on the next debate, they'll introduce a crazy neighbor. You know, like they... And hire Donnie and Marie as guest moderators to kind of punch it up. Following the debate tonight, NBC has a new show in the new season. A lot of shows on this week called The Gemini Man. Now, it has an interesting format. The Gemini Man has the power to disappear, but if he uses it more than 15 minutes a day, he's gone for good. And if he doesn't, the network will see that he is. That's great programming, though. The Gemini Man following the Ford-Carter debates. Just think the public could make them all disappear. Both shows. I've been watching the new season. They had the first episode of The Bionic Woman on last night. She's a crazy lady, isn't she? First episode. Not only did the Bionic Woman save the world from another disaster, but she also gave mouth-to-mouth resuscitation to a Buick. NBC's big, when's their big show come? They have a new program called The Big Event. And after watching a lot of the shows this season, I think any show that stays on for 3 weeks is going to be a big event. I saw so many boring shows last night. I'm looking forward to the Bicentennial Minutes. If this is in the paper today, did you see this? There's a new doll on the market, advertised in the Los Angeles Times today. The policewoman doll. It's a 9-inch replica of Angie Dickinson. Not bad. And, well, you know, today most dolls have to do something. It's not like just Raggedy Ann's. The dolls, you know, there's Betsy Wetsy. She cries real tears. And isn't there a doll that actually wets?
Yes.
I mean, what do they call her? Betsy Wetsy. You're right. Betsy Wetsy actually wets. And what the policewoman doll does, she doesn't really do anything. But, well, she can do something. She can bust the Barbie doll for soliciting. If that happens, so it's kind of... This same toy company is thinking of coming out, and I'm kind of proud to announce this, the Johnny Carson doll. It's a little different. The way this works is that kids are allowed to play with the Johnny Carson doll for just a few days, then they have to play with a guest host doll. We got a great show. Just crazy item. It was in the news today. There's a fellow, Mr. Michael Lotito from Grenoble, France. This is one of those little filler items in the newspaper today. And apparently he's with a circus or does crazy stunts. Have you seen these guys who eat razor blades and crushed up light bulbs? He's one of those clowns. What he is going to do now, according to the paper, he is going to eat a bicycle. That was my reaction exactly. He's going to eat a bicycle. It's going to take him 3 months, but he's going to eat a bicycle. I don't know, what wine goes good with a bicycle? That's the only thing I can't put together. Anyway, tonight, we have a great show tonight. We have Mr. Orson Welles is with us tonight. We have... This is strange booking. The only 2 people I can think of in the world named Orson, we've got him on the show tonight. Mr. Orson Bean is also here with Orson Welles. We have Miss Carol Lawrence is with us tonight. And lovely young actress. Probably saw her in, she was in Rich Man, Poor Man. She's done a lot of motion pictures and television. Miss Kay Lenz is with us tonight. So we'll do this and we'll be back. And we'll be right back after this.